looking for answers, a landscape full of meaning. I saw a light at the end of the way. I flew to Barcelona and knew I had to stay. She's so kind and strong, she's ancient but young, and she plays to the beat of a magical song. Below the mountains and close to the sea, I found Barcelona, a place to be free. From Gracia to Clot, going up to Madrid, I found Barcelona, and it's the place to be. I found Barcelona, I found Barcelona, or maybe she found me.
Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Francine Sayoc with the International Seed Federation, and today we are very excited to talk to you about the upcoming World Seed Congress in Barcelona, which will take place from the 16th to the 18th of May 2022. This Congress is expected to be an in-person event with a light virtual component. And after 2 years of not seeing each other, it really is time we meet again with our colleagues and partners in the global seed sector. So to give you the lowdown on what you need to know about the World Seed Congress in Barcelona, we are very pleased to have with us today the Managing Director of the Barcelona Convention Bureau, Christoph Tessmar. Hi, Christoph.
Hi, Francine. Very nice to meet you. And I'm very much looking forward to welcome you all in May next year here in Barcelona.
Thanks, Christoph. Thanks for being with us today. We also have the Secretary General of ANOVE, Mr. Antonio Villaroel. Antonio, how are you?
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Very well. Thank you. Very happy to be here with you.
And of course, I have my colleague and ISF Events Coordinator, Camille Beronie, who is here with me in the studio. Hi, Camille.
Hello. Nice to be here with all of you. I'm happy to give you more details on the Congress next year.
Thank you. I'd like to start with Christoph and the question that's probably on everyone's mind right now. Are in-person events back? And could you describe to us the landscape of events and conferences in Barcelona 2 years after COVID? What is the new normal like for big events like this?
So I'm happy to say that the events are back, not as we were used to have them before, but since the summer. No, we started in June with a smaller and lighter edition of the Mobile World Congress, but there were 20,000 people in person. And after the summer break, we are having some congress, or we had some congresses, having some trade shows. Just this week, we have the Smart City Expo, quite an important event with a good a number of attendees, and we're in a positive mood. What we're seeing is that quite a lot of events, and especially congresses, are put in place hybrid versions, so half of people attending in person and the other half in virtual. And we are in touch with many organizers for a lot of important congresses we will have in Barcelona, like yours. And most of them will be hybrid, but the presence part will be very important. So we are very optimistic, and we look forward to a good number of attendees here in Barcelona next year.
Thanks, Christoph. That's very encouraging to hear and very reassuring to know that events are back. I mean, we've learned the benefits of doing virtual events in the past, and it's good in terms of delivering content, but there really is nothing that compares to physical events when it comes to strengthening partnerships and rekindling relationships, especially with our global seed sector. Antonio, I'm coming on to you, and you seem to be having an interesting background there.
Yeah, sorry. That's the problem. The inconveniences of being back to normal life and traveling, etc. So sometimes you are stranded somewhere, and unfortunately, this time my flight was delayed. So I'm in the parking in the airport. But if you can see me well, that's perfectly fine.
We hear you perfectly, and thanks for joining us, even if you seem to have a very busy schedule. And of course, we're very excited to join you in Barcelona as the host of this World Seed Congress. Can you tell us what this means for Spain to be hosting the World Seed Congress, and what is the significance of this Congress to the seed sector in your country? And what are you most excited about?
Well, let me tell you that the next year Congress is going to be very special for all of us. Not only for us in Spain, I think, but for all of us, because it will be the first after this unprecedented and terrible crisis that we have passed. But on the other side, we think it's also a fantastic opportunity to highlight the importance of agriculture, the importance of our role, seed industry and plant breeding industry along the food supply chain. I think that this is going to be a unique opportunity to show the world who we are and why we are important. In short, is to demonstrate that the seed industry plays a fundamental role as the basis of the food supply chain, and also that we are a very professional sector capable of responding to the many challenges that the future is posing to all of us, and also for Spain, because agriculture is a strategic sector for our country, and we are the world leading exporter of fresh products in fruits and vegetables, and the first producer in the European Union. And we also have ideal conditions because of our geographical and climate situation to become a world lead in seed and plant breeding production. So we think this is a very good opportunity for us to show that to the rest of the world.
Thank you, Antonio. Very well said. And indeed, Spain is a very important food producer in the region and in the world. And now I'm going to Camille to get the finer details of the organization of this Congress. Camille, can you tell us about the overall setup of this World Seed Congress and how it will be different from previous Congresses?
Yes, of course. So this year we really want to offer a business center event for our participants. Then they can gather, network or trade with the participant and in different panels and discussions. So for our traders, we will have some trading tables, the reserved and unreserved tables as usual. We will also have our private meeting room for the delegates who want to have more privacy to discuss with their own business partner and clients. Also for our exhibitors, we will have some exhibit booths. We will be completely changed from the past years. We will not have these boxes with wall in between, but it will be a very open booth with a lit back wall, which is very nice, and it will help to open the discussion with delegates. The price for a booth will be 5,000 euro for 6 square meters, and 3 personal booths will have included in these packages and have access to all the social events.
So what we're seeing here, Camille, is the reshaped exhibition hall.
Yes, exactly. It's how it will look like. As you can see, it's very luminous and very good, a big change for the booth. Also, ISF is changing its structure, so we will have very interesting panels connected with priority teams in our key strategic objectives. So you can find all the topics on the Congress website. And we will have our usual opening ceremony. We will be held in the Monday morning. On the Monday evening, we will have our welcome party. This year, it will be in the Congress Center, which is also new and very good to network with all the delegates. And on Wednesday, you will have a farewell get-together party, which will be a mix of a cocktail and seated dinner with some entertainment as well as the welcome party. Finally, on Sunday, we will have our golf tournament, the annual one, kindly sponsored by Incotec, which will take place in Valromanes.
That looks like a really beautiful golf course, no?
Absolutely, the location is very nice.
Well, I'm sure many are curious to know what the Congress space looks like so that they can start to visualize themselves in the Congress Center. Can you describe for us the venue and could you walk us through the spaces where we will be holding the different parts of the Congress?
Yes, so as you can see on the screen, we are at level 0 of the Palau Congreso de Catalunya. So you can see the main entrance, then there is the registration. At this level, there is also some trading tables. You can also see there is the media corner and the internet corner, and on the you also have the opening ceremony. Then if we go down to level -1, you have all the exhibition area with private meeting room, catering area, and the booths. You also have some trading tables and the plenary session where the ISF panel will take place. From this level, you also have access to the garden where you will find some other places for the trading tables. Also on the previous, here it's the level +1, where you have still some meeting room and access to the opening ceremony. And finally, we will change the slide and we can see the channel wall seat. Yes, so this is our channel wall seat, a live TV studio that will be in the exhibition area where we will do some virtual event. So you can see how it will look like with some audience that can sit, some sofas for the panels, and a nice back wall.
This is quite new, no, Camille? We've never had this before in our previous congresses.
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally new, and this is something we added during the pandemic, and we were very proud of this new channel wall seat. So we continue to use it during the Congress as well.
Very excited about that. Are there more slides or? That's it.
No,
Okay.
we are finished.
Well, thank you, Camille. To those who are joining us on social media and following us on YouTube, please send us your questions or comments. We're very happy to answer them. We'd like to know what's on your mind, whether you're a delegate or a sponsor or an exhibitor. Let us know what you're thinking. And to continue with this Q&A, of course, another highlight of the World Seed Congress is the city itself, Barcelona. It's a major touristic destination and known for its architecture and creativity and so rich in culture. And we are so lucky to also have the Congress in the Palau de Congresos de Catalunya. It's a world-class conference center that has hosted many prestigious international events since it was founded in the year 2000. I'm going to go over to you, Christoph, to give our folks more reasons to look forward to Barcelona. Can you tell us more about what the city has to offer these days and give us some highlights of what our attendees can expect to enjoy there?
With pleasure, Francine. First of all, congratulations. It looks really good, the Congress, so what you have set up. And I can confirm that Valromanes is a great golf course. I'm not a golf player, but my father is, so I was with him several times, so it's really nice. So many of you might know Barcelona very well, but indeed, we are a great destination, a famous destination. We had difficult times in the past, but life is back. Tourism is growing. We had a very good summer, and as a city break destination, so a lot of people are coming for the weekends. And but just I was before outside. I'm in the city center, and we have a lot of visitors here, so very happy about it. Barcelona is a really easy destination. Our infrastructure is absolutely great for congresses because you have no distances from the airport to the city center to the venue. It's also not very far, and this will help. We have a great public transport system, so you don't need to use buses or cars. You can do it all by public transport or even walk. Not exactly from the Congress venue, because the Congress venue is a bit far away from the city center to walk, but there's metro and buses and trams, so no problem. The city has used the time of the pandemic to change a little bit. So the city government is working a lot on trying to be more sustainable. So for the traffic, it's for cars, it's not so easy because they're trying to avoid too many cars in the city centers. We are opening quite a lot of new hotels, a lot of new restaurants, and then the cultural offer is absolutely outstanding. The museums are open. Sagrada Familia is improving. One of the towers will be finished in very short term, so it's a must-see place. We just recently opened the Moco Museum. It's a modern and contemporary museum with a lot of offer of Bansky or Warhol, but it's a great place. A lot of new restaurants, I said, and then of course you have the sea and great surroundings of Barcelona, very close. You have wineries and many other places. Sitges, very nice place, and I would say a top destination, not only to enjoy the Congress, also to enjoy the city. And please feel free to contact us in the Convention Bureau for any help. If you want some proposals or you want to know something, we are here, my team and myself. We are open to answer any questions and to help you in organizing dinners or whatever. Feel free to do so.
Thank you, Christoph. That all sounds really wonderful, and we're so excited to go there. And we're very confident in our choice of Barcelona as the venue for this Congress. I want to go next to Antonio. One of the things that people look forward to, of course, are the social events, and Camille has spoken about it a bit earlier. The World Seed Congress is like a big family reunion for the global seed sector. And Antonio, as the host, could you tell us about the social events that we're preparing for our delegates, and how do you plan to showcase Spain's unique culture and heritage through this event? In what way can they experience the Spanish touch?
Yeah, thank you, Francine. I think that our country and especially Barcelona don't need introduction, as they are worldwide recognized for its incredible cultural heritage, the beauty of its monuments, and for example, for the exceptional quality of its food and wine. So, and as Christoph has said, in Barcelona, you will find a very modern city, a cosmopolitan one, which is famous all over the world for its art and monuments, and with the most beautiful surroundings, from the sea to the mountains of the Pyrenees, plenty of villages, etc. So I think that this is something that we want also to show, and for the social events. And I think that we are planning also to offer all the people a true experience about the Spanish and Catalonian gastronomy, and to taste some wonderful wines. For the welcome party, we will be in the Congress Center, and for the farewell party, which is going this year to replace the gala dinner, and we are also preparing some surprises, and also in likely we are planning to that this event take place in a very famous and old winery around the city, and so we are very excited about that, and I think that it's going to be a very nice experience all the participants. We're also working also for in the thematic day, which where we also want to give all the participants also a further insight in the contribution that seeds and plant breeding is doing for Spain and along the food supply chain, and also to mix that with some gastronomic experiences as well.
That sounds really, really exciting, and we're excited alongside you, Antonio. Now, Camille, I'm sure people are getting more and more fired up to register for the Congress. So could you give us some practical information on when will registration open? Who can register? Will there be an early bird fee like we did in the past? And where and how can they book a hotel?
Yes. So the registration is opening on the 1st of December at noon CET. It will be open for everybody, also for the exhibitor. The difference for the exhibitor, they will need first to contact our PCO, which is taking care of the registration. So you have the contact address appearing on the screen. We will not have any early bird or mid fee. It will be one fee for all the time the registration is open. The final closing will be on the 10th of May at 3 p.m. CET, and we will have a break between Christmas for our holiday between the 20th December to the 6th of January, where we will open again the registration. So we will have, as I mentioned, only one registration fee during all the process, which will be 1,500 euros for delegates. And the registration is outsourced, so you will have a very nice platform and a good team dedicated to the registration to support you if you have any problem.
Mm-hmm. So what we're seeing here right now is the registration platform, right?
Yes,
and
exactly.
Where can they find this?
You can find this platform on the Congress website, where you have the tab registration. You also have some button where you can find registration. It's quite well indicated. And also on this platform, the registration, you will find the accommodation platform where you will be able to book your hotel. This year we have only one main hotel, which is the Fairmont Hotel, very close to the Congress. It is linked to the Palau. You can book it as a preferential rates, and if you need other hotel, you can ask for a list, and we can give it to you some name of hotel, but without any preferential rates. Also, I wanted to mention that we will not have any accompanying person program tours, but they are all very welcome to attend the social events. If you want also to book some personal time in Barcelona, you can have all the information on the website, Congress website, where you can find what to do during your stay.
All right, very exciting, Camille. And I think we're starting to receive some questions from our followers on social media and those who are joining us live today. I want to pick up a question from someone who seems to be interested in becoming an exhibitor. And for those who want to promote their products and services and take advantage of the visibility that the Congress offers to its delegates, what are the sponsorship and exhibition opportunities available, and where can they find information on this?
Yes, so we have a lot of sponsorship opportunities. You can find everything on the Congress website again. If you have any question or you want to know what is still available, you can contact us by email at info.wsc@worldseed.org. And by the way, I would like to thank our long-term sponsor, Syngenta, BASF, Symborg, and Incotec. And also, I would like to thank the other sponsors who support us in Barcelona, Phytosemias and KWS.
All right. Another question I'm going to ask, will some parts of the Congress be offered virtually?
Well, this year we will have not a hybrid event, but we will have some light virtual component, which will be broadcasted on the channel WorldSeed on site. It will be available for everyone in a global audience. you will be able to watch it through the Congress website as well. And it will be available, it will be for free for this virtual one.
Okay, another question here. What are the sanitary measures in place? I'm sure a lot of people are wondering about this. Are we going to implement a health pass? And will there be COVID testing on site? And this is a question for you, Camille, but Antonio and Christoph, feel free to answer this as well based on what you know in Spain.
Yeah, so from ISF side, for sure we will have some sanitary measure. At the moment, I cannot say exactly how it will be because the things is changing very quickly. But more information will come at a later stage as soon as we get closer to the event. From ISF side, yeah. I don't know if
I can add something. Of course, it's a little bit the same, like you said. No, we have now some rules that may not be in place in May next year because this changes every week, every month. No, but at the moment, the situation here in Barcelona now and in Spain in general is quite good. We are having some new infections, but everything is quite under control. There, at the moment, the main restriction is that you have to wear a mask indoors. So in any place indoors, you have to wear a mask, but outside not. But there are not many other rules. As I said, I cannot say what next year in May will be the situation, but I'm confident that it will be better, and maybe even the matter of mask will be relaxed. We do not know. The government said that they have to have a look into it, and maybe it will take until spring next year, but we will see.
Antonio, would you like to add something to this? I know as a host, this uncertainty, I'm sure, cannot be very comfortable for you, but how do you approach this?
No, I'm completely in agreement with Christoph and what he has already said. So it's true that they have some data and growing during the last few days, but in general the situation is good, especially in the hospital, etc. So it's clear that the vaccination programs are working, and Spain is has one of the highest rates worldwide. So as commented, we are confident and optimistic that the situation will really greatly improve in May and would allow us to keep, let's say, more or less normal Congress.
All right, we've received a question asking if between registering the conference, if they have difficulty to travel, what would be the cancellation policy?
Yes, so all the cancellation policy is mentioned on the Congress website. Of course, if it's a reason of COVID, then it's a different cancellation policy will apply. But if it's a reason, no specific reason, then we have a certain cancellation that apply. I don't know them by heart, but you can find everything on the Congress website.
All right. I'm not seeing a lot of other questions on the stream, and I know Antonio has to rush to a flight. So I want to wrap up this session by ending on a positive note. I want to ask each of our speakers to give a final word to invite everyone to Barcelona. Let's start with you, Christoph.
Okay, with pleasure. As I said at the beginning, we are really much looking forward to welcome you. I think your Congress is very important for us, like Antonio said. We are usually having technology or pharma medical conferences, so I'm really happy to have a Congress from a different area. And with all we have explained you, you have to be ready to enjoy a great experience here in our city. And we look forward to welcome you, and for everything you need, please contact us. And we look really forward to welcome you all here in Barcelona.
Antonio, any final word?
No, I just simply that I would like to invite everybody to come to Barcelona next year. So I think that we can celebrate all together one of the best congresses in ISF history, and I'm fully sure that all of you will not be disappointed in any sense for the experience.
That's a promise, Antonio.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Camille, any final word?
Yes, from ISF, we are very looking forward to meeting you again after 2 years without any physical congress. We are sure Barcelona will be a good city to have the next one. And as they said, it's a very nice city, so I'm very happy to be in May next year.
Great. And thank you. And on that note, I want to close this episode by thanking our speakers, Christoph, Antonio, and Camille, for joining us. We have so much to look forward to next year, and we can't wait to reconnect with all of you, our partners and colleagues in the global seed sector. Again, registration for the ISF World Seed Congress Barcelona opens on the 1st of December, and you will find all the information on our Congress website, congress.worldseed.org. And to our followers, stay tuned for more on Channel World Seed. Thanks again, everybody. And please take care and see you all in Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yep.
see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I cross the world trying to fulfill my dreams, looking for answers, a landscape full of meaning. I saw a light at the end of the way. I flew to Barcelona and knew I had to stay. She's so kind and strong, she's